Take it. Little gaddy, little immature gaddy. This morning we had a ton of rain. We had a big feed we wanted to go get on, just for farmer sense. Like, we're not gonna drive in their fields and ruin their fields, and we got probably 2 inches of rain in about 3 hours. So we're out scouting now. We're ahead of this big wind front that's coming in, and 55-mile-an-hour gusts that are coming this afternoon and through tomorrow. We're just watching all these snow geese come in, and they're ahead of this front, right? We like to say, and they're getting on the feeds, and they're gonna feed right now. And what happens is, where there's snows, you're gonna find mallards. They're gonna be on the food, and all other ducks, waterfowl know that there's gonna be food there. And so you see a feed of snows, get in there, set up. You're not chasing snows, but it's good to have the snow decoys out. You're gonna shoot mallards, you're gonna shoot some type of other ducks. Yesterday we had a good mixed bag of game that we shot, and it was awesome. It was a great hunt. We're watching this right now. We got a big feedback going on here. We have another one that we're gonna set up and hunt on tonight, but we're gonna keep an eye on this throughout the day here and try and gain permission to get back here. One of our features, easy unload. You pull this back, pull shell, come out the bottom, right? Just like that. To press the button here, okay? So you got that shell that came out. Easy, easy peasy.
Always check your eggs, Nick.
Now, why do you check your eggs?
Well, it happened to me a couple weeks ago. I opened up half the carton was cracked.
It was.
Yeah, so I didn't check them. Tip of the week: check your eggs before buying.
And don't sit on them either.
Don't sit on them.
Right, never sit on your eggs. I think he needs to go to a car wash. Now he's telling me there's no car wash. There's no car wash. Larry's gonna have to get out the pressure washer back at the farm, and he's gonna have to. Yep, I'm gonna get the soap. Wash my truck. Get the rims real good.
The thing I love about North Dakota, very redneck out here. If the property is not posted with signs and not posted electronically like on your Onyx app, you don't need permission to go hunt the field. You can still ask if you want, but you can just go hunt the field. Pheasants in the ditch, grouse, ducks in potholes and sloughs. It's not posted at all. You can hunt. So we got some snow geese actually in a field that we do have permission on. Mike's gonna try to go around on them. We got a nice little hill we're hiding behind. Push them up over the hill to house. Now we do a little hop skip. It's gonna get crazy. Here they are. No way. They swung the wrong way. You see that? They all swung at the last second. I should have shot at those four. I thought the rest of the flock was gonna fly over us. The spins, they are spooky. Very old birds that get shot at pretty much year round, so it's pretty tough to sneak up on them. There's always the next group.
What do you got there?
Got a good old speck.
The old speck.
Old speck.
It's a pretty speck.
Pretty bird, eh?
You had to work for that bird though, didn't you?
It was a little bit of work, but you know, at the end of the day, it was pretty worth it.
I think we got enough stuff, Nick.
You would think that the ducks would land and swim up into the corner, right? I would say out this point.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
So it's all grass right there, and it's mud.
I would say straight to that other tree, like fill the decoys in up there and run a line with a little thumb that comes out. Wind advisory, North Dakota, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Ducks love wind. So yeah, we're setting the birds up kind of like a U, but you know, definitely more natural. We got some widgeon down here, mix of mallard, some pintail, just kind of spreading out. As we pulled up here, like I said, there's about 30, 40 ducks, trying to make it look like what they were doing. With this strong wind, they want to be up against the cattails, but we also don't want to pull them too close where they're going to see us. So we got the decoys about 15, 20 yards away. So when they land in the deeks, it should be about 25-yard shot. Ideally, I would like to shoot them on a crosswind so they're not looking at us, but there's not enough grass here to hide us, so we're gonna sit in the cattails over here. If the ducks aren't working, you know, like something, change things up. Go out there, move a few here, spread them out, move them up in different areas. Let the duck tell you what they want. A few feeding ducks looks more natural. We have a mixed variety, like I said, not just all mallards, not just all one species. You come out here, you look in these sloughs, basically every type of ducks out here. Mixing things up, making it look natural is super important. I am gonna run spinners, I'll either do it early in the morning or on bright days like we have. For some reason it messes with their eyes and they're not as keen on them. We're gonna run 2 today. I'm not gonna run them very high off the water, 2-3 feet off the water. And then, like I said, we can adjust. If they're not liking them, we'll pull them, move them down, move them around.
So we had 3 greenheads coming down. They landed way out in the middle here and they didn't like what they saw. And I think they saw us. So they're just talking about shadows and everything, the bright sun, and we maybe sticking out a little bit. And spinners are out in front of us, so hunters putting them off to the side now, so when they look at them, they're not looking right at us. They're looking at the spinners off to the side, so they're paying attention. Their focus is going to be on them off to the right versus looking straight on at us. Typically when we set up to shoot and hunt, we like to side shoot them, you know, so they're not looking at us, especially on days like today where we got wind, but it's overcast and cloudy, and no matter what kind of cover we got, we're going to stick out a little bit.
Keep coming. I'm going to kill it.
Henry.
I'm shooting through the cattails.
Go boy. Go boy, Henry. Little gaddy, little immature gaddy.
I know you shot one time. Don't rub it in.
I killed that dog. So this is the Ace 20 gauge, our new legacy pattern from Realtree. We'll be launching mid next summer. Ace comes in 12, 20, and 28 gauge. This comes in a raised receiver, slight hump, or regular receiver. Comes with the airy butt pad, like your Nike tennis shoes. Airy cheek piece. We deep bore drill all our barrels. They're not hammer forged. And we lengthen the forcing cone at the factory. Give you 20% more pellets on target right out of the box. Who wouldn't want that? Lifetime warranty. We have an inertia system here, rollover, bolt, torsion spring. So it rolls over and locks into place. It's never gonna get caught out of battery. Some gun manufacturers are known for getting caught out of battery, like right here. You knock the gun, slam it down, it's gonna fall out of battery. You get that famous click, right? This is always gonna fall in the battery. It's never gonna slip out because of this rollover patented torsion spring, how it slides real slow and goes in the battery every time. We have our patented removable trigger housing on this too. Out in the field like this, if you gotta clean something real quick, there's a button right underneath the safety here. Go ahead, push that in. You gotta clean it, right here. All aluminum, no plastic, lifetime warranty. Put it back in, depress the bolt release, slide it back in, safety goes back on, you're good to go. I'm gonna load this thing up and see if we can get some more shooting in here this evening.
Go, Larry. You couldn't resist the man. Look at him.
Thanks, Tom, Michael.
What kind of duck is that?
It's a wood duck.
This is a teal. Nice shooting, Larry.
Larry smoked it.
We're heading down to this field. We had a big feed for the past 2 days. We got a bunch of birds around, so we let these sit because they're kind of hidden. So nobody can see them. We have permission, only ones. There's a bunch of lakes in between, big water. So they've been working it. We're gonna go down, we're gonna set up. Hopefully we're gonna have a great shoot, a bunch of mallards. Going in there, a couple mixed ducks, but a lot of greenheads. So we'll see if we can bang them up. Set the A-frame up on a fence line. Got a northwest wind. We're gonna do the famous snake eyes, Hunter, Flanders, J-hook. A couple strings off there and see what we can do this morning. We got stars out. Wind's gonna be about 10, so hopefully gonna kick up to 15. Could use a little bit more wind early this morning, but we'll see what happens. Thought we'd have some better wind this morning here. So now we're gonna get out the new invention from Shot Shells Hunting Systems. Saw these guys at the Wisconsin Waterfowl Expo. Pretty cool invention. Got a couple stakes that come with this thing, but you can run some silos in here, get additional motion. If I had my glasses on, I really could see well, you know. What's going on? Hunting here in Nodak today. Trying to shoot some birds. Got a big front that moved in, so migration. We'll see what we got going on. I got snow, specs, some honkers, some duckies. Got a good spread this morning. Got some good dogs and some friends, some okay friends. What? No, good time. So here we go. We're hopefully bang up here. Day 2 in Nodak. Yesterday was a rough one, but stay tuned. We'll find out what's going on here.
Take them.
Craig, don't say you didn't shoot.
If you had to take a guess.
Craig didn't shoot. Got the skunk off. We'll take it. Mixed bag going on here. We got some mallard, got some specks, got some cotton tops, some pennies, gaddy. Got a lot of game moving through. So yeah, it's been a fun morning. We need a little bit more wind, but yeah, Retay's been barking. Everybody's been shooting well. Old Cacker, man, he just hammered a speck. I don't know, I'm gonna say probably 45 yards, maybe a little farther. Give him an inch, he takes it 5 miles. That's Cacker. So, but it was a good shot. Got some snows back here coming off the water. Game will keep moving for a couple hours here and then go back, clean some birds, and maybe shoot some more pheasants this afternoon. Myra doing a job this morning. Stacks, 2s and 4s. We're shooting 20 gauge, Retay Ace, just hammering it, man. 1,350 feet per second.
You know, one of the biggest things too about coming out to North Dakota here, obviously, is once you get permission to get on the field, is not to tear up the field. There were soybeans in this field, so a lot of these guys are going to come back in next year without tilling the field up, and they're going to no-till everything in. So if you rut up this field, they can't do that. It's going to tick them guys off like no tomorrow. So that's a huge thing about when you do get permission to get onto a piece of land, is definitely to be very respectful, because you're not just ruining it for yourselves, but for the next time you come out there, but you're going to ruin it for everybody else.
All right, little tip. It's blowing probably, I don't know, 30, 40 miles an hour right now. Just kind of on a little knob here. We're trying to get behind it. These were the ducks for yesterday. So windy days, decoys in the field like this, these are gonna tip over, right? So I like to put a little mud on them so you can step them down like this, so they ain't tipping over. And it also looks like the ducks been digging for food. There's a ton of feed down here, and that's what they've been eating in. It says all old soybeans. They've been in here eating soybeans. So, little tip, cover up that stand, they ain't gonna tip over then.
We're not really targeting snow geese. They might work us, but they'll probably be too high. Snow geese are super spooky, a lot of eyeballs. So, but the idea is to make it look supernatural for all the other birds, because snow geese are probably the most aggressive feeders. When you see snow goose in the field, obviously there's food. What we're doing is kind of running a long string of snow geese out towards our left side, upwind. So when the ducks, all the other birds are, wanting to land, they're looking at all the snows up there, they're gonna wanna land where all the snow geese are congregated the most. So I really stacked them in tight, about 20 to 30 yards to the left of the blind to make it look like there's food there. Beyond that, I just spaced them out maybe 2 or 3 steps. Obviously they're white, so they stand out. Spread them out to make it look a lot larger than it actually is. We'll shoot some snow geese today. The idea is not to hunt snow geese. We're hunting ducks, specks, honkers. Like I said, snow geese feed a lot, they feed hard, so it looks like there's food here. Space it out, make it look like there's a lot more birds than there actually is.
It's almost like the days when you had a Harley and you were waving to the guy on a bike. You see another warrior on the water, you just get a good feel.
First class, all the way from the people that ride them to the people that make them.
They do such a nice job with communication. They'll pick up the phone anytime. It's really almost a friendship.
You could be in any state, and when somebody with a warrior drives by you, you get that honk, that beep. You're truly part of a family, and there's nothing like it.
Introducing Forever Barnwood. Transform your space with the warmth and character of a genuine barnwood look. Forever Barnwood offers over 200 authentic barnwood products. We are commercial and food safe. Our products are available in unlimited quantities while still providing the consistency you need to complete large projects. All of this while still looking like it came out of a 100-year-old barn. Forever Barnwood. Bring the history inside.
The first day and a half, there were not as many birds, but then we got this big wind that happened 2 days ago too, and there was birds everywhere. So that certainly helps hunting fresh birds versus birds that have been shot at, hunted. As we have this big wind, we have potholes all around us. The birds are gonna hop for water, stretch their wings, feed, go back to water. Ralph was watching, they'd be in the water, they'd come out and feed, half hour later, go back in the water, hour later, be back out in the field. So we should have some shooting. Running the spinners a little lower, not as high, away upwind of the A-frame because I want the ducks focused on that.
Okay.
So away from the blind, I don't want them right in front of the blinds. The birds are gonna work up this tail and they're gonna be focused on the spinners right here, not obviously on the blind. So
you're gonna be shooting the birds as they come by you.
Yes. No, A-frame's really nice. You're out of the wind. Obviously you can hide really well. As you can see, there's no cover in this field. You'd have to, if you did layouts, you'd have to stack them real tight or dig them in, maybe a foot into the ground so you're not sticking out. A-frame, obviously you're sticking out, but the idea is to make it look like, maybe a hedgerow that the farmer missed, some crops that he missed. Most of us are shooting. I got the ASAR this morning. This is our legacy pattern with Realtree. Retro, look pretty sweet. I love hunting ducks with a 20 gauge, super light, swinging easy. Not a lot of recoil, and especially when the birds are going to be in this tight, 20 gauge does the job.
Thought we shot them well today, man. Nice spread, lots of birds, more behind you coming. I'm serious, turn around and take a look.
We had just decoys this morning. A lot of the mallards wanted to work on the left side because we had bluebird spinners on this side. Most spinners stacked on this side except for two, and we had most Canadians on the left side too. Ducks want to work the Canadians, right? Just black magnets that feed with them. We had the bluebirds on this side, so we had to adjust. We also had to push the decoys back, common mistake in the morning. So we pushed them back a little bit, slid some Canadians on this side, slid some mojos over. All the ducks started working this side also, so everybody could get some shooting, which is awesome. 3-dot Caro 20 gauge did the work this morning for me. Smoke show, awesome gun. Deep bore drill barrel, factory lake enforcing cone. Made in Italy, handmade basically from beginning to end. Awesome, awesome gun right here, did the work.
We got a gentleman hunt for you this afternoon. Alec and I are going out to a chisel plowed cornfield, sitting in a cattail slough, hunting with just silhouettes, 220 gauges. There's a bunch of ducks sitting here last night. In between us and a little pothole, we're gonna sit in the cattails, put out some mallard and honker silhouettes, see what happens for a little afternoon gentleman hunt. The motto this week is the things you do for a duck. Mouth is full of cattails, but we're set up. Got about 15 geese on this side, mix of ducks, mostly ducks in the middle here. Some more honkers on this side. Should be doing it right in between the spinners. Alec's loading up. Grab some of the farmer just brush hog all this cattails down, so we got some kickback. We're just gonna pull them over the top and see what happens. All right, Alec. Okay. I gave you some time.
Oh no, you gave me plenty of time. I flicked the safety where the safety isn't.
All right, Alec, shoot him. Give me some. Well, that's 2 juvies. Scratching out a couple young dumb ones that want to come give us a look. Coming in the spec call. Not too bad so far. It's just about to be that time. About, I don't know, maybe another 45 minutes, hour till dark. So we're gonna give her a shot and keep hunting.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Shooting the new 20 gauge Ace. ASAR. Loving it. Well, that wraps it up for our hunt here today. Alec, what do you think?
Good. Expected ducks. Got geese. Got what? 2 juvies. Some snow geese. We got 1 honker, I think, somewhere in the back. So pretty good. Pretty good for our last hunt in No Deck.
Yeah, not too bad. That was our last hunt. We're heading back tomorrow morning.
Hey, what a great time we had this week with our friends from Retay. You know, if you guys are looking for a new shotgun or a new firearm, make sure you guys check out Retay Firearms. And I'll tell you what, they're quality built, no doubt, and good people to deal with. Like we do each and every week, we always want to thank all of our military men and women for the great service they have given this country and continue to give this country, along with all of our firefighters, paramedics, and no doubt all of our law enforcement agents. It is a great day to be alive, you guys, and thanks for joining us.
Peekaboo, I see you.
Oopsies. No, get ducky with it. No. No. Get ducky with it.